For well over a year, I'd either been playing the same games over and over again, or playing friend lob games like Peak, or goofy Roblox games. Through this time, I would spend countless amounts of money and time trying to find a new game to actually sink time into and grind. But one day, a game came across my desk that I wasn't too sure of. I stumbled across Arena Breakout Infinite. At a first look, it looked like a free-to-play cash grab game, and something that is probably going to be ass and filled with microtransactions. But I couldn't be any more wrong. This game is absolutely fucking fantastic.
Shot 223, she a baddie, rocks a link. Let me take her to the back, she wanna look at me. Headshot 223, bear rock, movie scene.
So we're breaking this video up into 3 different parts. We're gonna go with what I like about the game, what I don't like about the game, and what the community thinks of the game. Because I put a Reddit post down and it got a lot of comments on it. So yeah, let's get started. Coming off of the back of playing Tarkov, I'd literally just bought Tarkov and I was like, yeah, I want to give Extraction a go. Played Tarkov, realised it ran like shit. The quality of life was awful. The game was really difficult. Didn't really like the graphics, didn't really like the combat. Everything was just too hard. And I wasn't ready for that level of hardness, if you get what I'm saying. But doesn't mean Tarkov's bad, it just wasn't the type that I was looking for. And I was still looking for a game to play after this, even though I just spent 60 on it. And then Arena Breakout came across my desk for free, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. If it's shit, then I've not wasted any money at least. Gave it a go. At first I was like, yeah, this is alright. Seems like a lot of AI players. And then I got to the lockdown zone, and I've not played another game since. My main things that really interest me about the game are building guns, building kits. The maps are so good. Genuinely, I think the maps are some of the best maps I've seen in games for a long time in terms of like FPS. Because maps aren't really memorable anymore. Like, you play Fortnite, it's a new map every fucking week, and then you're getting confused. But this is different. The maps actually feel good, fresh, unique, and playable, and has the opportunity to make some cool plays around them. Like, Motel is cool. In Farm, I like the TV station a lot. Everything's really memorable. You play it like 5 times, you pretty much know where you are. Northridge is huge. It offers different playstyles for everyone. If you like the close quarters combat Extraction, you got TV Station. If you like the average game experience, you got the Farm, which pretty much has every sort of playstyle you could ask for, long range, short range, depending on the situation. You've got Northridge, which is, I'm pretty sure, is it the Valley? The Valley in Northridge? Pretty much you can use snipers only there, and you could still get away with a handful of kills if you play your cards right. In terms of gameplay and actual gunfights, they feel very, very, very fresh. You know, coming off the back of battle royales and things like that, they always seem like you do it, and your heart doesn't really get beating because you're in a battle royale. You kind of know what to expect. You're gonna have to push someone eventually. But the cool thing about this sort of, you know, game and extraction shooter, you don't have to kill anyone. Like, you can play the whole game and not kill a single soul. It's gonna be hard, but you can just go around looting and have your own objectives. This game is very much one of those games, if you just enjoy the shooter, you'll probably enjoy it for maybe about 2 months, because I reckon there's about 2 months worth of content inside the game. But to take it even further, you kind of have to give yourself goals. Like, I did a 0 to hero challenge, so if you're bored of the game already, give yourself nothing and see how you can get to. You can do shotguns only, you could try sniping only for a week. You could do so many things to keep the game feeling fresh, that it makes the game just better. It just makes the game better. The cosmetics as well, nothing's really overpriced. The battle pass isn't overpriced. Some of the cosmetics aren't that overpriced, which is a nice feeling going into a free-to-play game. It also gives you a sense of, here's money, do what you want. When you kind of start the game, you get a lot of money and it feels like you're pretty rich off the bat, which is a good thing because it means you can make mistakes and you're not crying about it. Like, you're happy to make these mistakes because you've got something to fall back on. Also, by having no wipes as well is a pretty cool feature. It means I can put time into the game and not be pissed off that it's all going to get wiped. I can grind out for like certain weapons and certain reds to add to my collection and build up my trophy rooms and kind of build up my stash in a way that I'm more of a collector rather than just getting wiped every other month. Would be kind of annoying. It also rewards the players who can't play games every single day. Like, I can't play 24 hours, 20 hours straight. I've got a job. Going back to the kit building sort of thing, it is very nice to be able to plan around maps Like, if I'm playing TV Station, which is a tiny map, I am not going to be going in with a sniper rifle. You can do that, but the chance of you getting a situation that would require a sniper rifle is truly stupendous and not really going to happen. But say you go into Motel. You kind of want a mid-range to long-range gun, but you also need a short range. So you kind of need something that's all around. What have you got? An M4, and that gets the job done most of the time for me. I try not to get into those long fights because an M4 can only do so much at long range. And if you're seeing a team and they don't know you're there and you're trying to spray with an M4 from 200 meters away, you're not really going to hit every shot, and if you do hit a shot, it's not going to do that much damage. But that's where skill comes into the game, positioning yourself closer to that team so you can get the drop on them and get yourself in the best opportunity to wipe that whole squad, rather than just seeing people and being trigger happy. You kind of want to play both sides. You want to put yourself in the best position, control your aim, control your trigger finger, and you can get some decent kills on the game. The game isn't about running in and killing people. While I have seen people do that and they can just run in and they can get as many kills as they need and as many kills as they want because they're naturally good at aiming and all those things, it also rewards a player who, like me, I'm not particularly good at games. But I am willing to be patient. I'm willing to find the best situation and make that situation even better for me, rather than just seeing a guy and going, right, guy, 200, and then all my team's lasering him. We're all spread apart. Their team has sniper rifles and we're dead. We don't know what that team's got. You got to be a bit more smart. You can't just run in, because your life is valuable. Once you're dead, you're dead. And you want to be useful for your team, or useful to yourself if you're playing solo. Before we look at what the community thinks of the game, we're going to look into what I don't really like about the game. The main things that are my pet peeves at the moment seem to be it's kind of difficult to explain. The game feels like it's leaning into an arcadey direction at the moment. Like, I want it to still stay, realistic, but I don't want it to dip too much into a way that it becomes Call of Duty and people are running around and quick scoping me. As long as it keeps its realism and makes the game more realistic rather than more arcadey, with the quality of life features that make it better, I think it will do well. I just think it needs to walk a thin rope of, being realistic and being arcadey. Well, I don't have an example purely for this, but it's kind of the thing you pick up when you play the game. Okay, so looking into the Reddit that I posted, one of the top posts that was posted to the Reddit that I made a thread on was the quality of life features that let you spend less time on the stash, high market selling slots, no wipe for casual players, almost fully unlocking the flea market for anyone, rewarding feeling of finding a high value item such as reds, having the possibility of killing various players and extract with their loot. That's what they like about the game. Another guy put, the content update and events are great too. So are the daily tasks so I can work towards. Quality of life features let me swap my daily tasks for tasks I want to do, and it's great. The amount of free gear you get with the game allows players to take more risks and engage with other players more, getting over gear fear sooner. That is a W point, by the way. Gear fear does not exist, but it's still annoying when you lose, obviously. Easy queuing and matchmaking ensure I almost always have someone to play with. Yes, that's another point. You can quite easily, if you don't have any friends and you don't have the game, there's a literal team finder in the game. You can just find a team, put your voice chat on, and you can make a buddy. It's happened to us, it's happened to me, it's happened to my friends. Like, you can pretty easily make friends during the game. And I think that's a great feature to have. I'm going to cut this video short here, but if you do enjoy my points of view and you do enjoy what the community thinks, I'd be happy to do what is holding Arena Breakout back, do some research into that, and also what is propelling Arena Break forward. So if you guys want to see those videos come out and you like this sort of talking style, make sure you like the video, you comment what you think, and also, follow the Twitch, Discord, all those things would help me out amazingly. And I'll see you all in the next Arena Breakout video. Why do I sound like Ali Aber? Okay, in a bit, boys.